Alright, what's up, guys? Took me a while to figure this out, but we're recording now Aerofly FS2 in Oculus Rift mode. This is a pretty cool game. It runs great on Oculus, and I'm sure it runs great on any VR that you're going to try this on. So we're playing at max settings here. Let's see. So this is where we're at here. Render distance. I'm going to put this up a little bit here. Let's go up. This is basically your render distance, when things start rendering out. Here's the graphics. We're at ultra. We are windowed. Uh-oh. What's going on here? What's going on here? That's interesting. There's like this weird... I'm not sure why there's a barrier. What the heck? Okay, that was really weird. Let's see. Let me just hit escape. Alright, anyway, so we're just going to jump in. VR mode is active, press space. Okay, that's probably why. Or not. Okay, we're just going to get into it. I'm not sure what's going on. So we're just going to jump right in. I believe we're in an F-18 out in the Pacific Ocean, south of Los Angeles. Whoops. Okay, so forward here. We're pretty high up right now, 52,000 feet. With no throttle. Okay. So anyway, this game is pretty freaking awesome. I've been having so much fun with it all day. So as you can see down there, that's going to be Long Beach. There's some weird stuff going on here. Look at that. So that's Long Beach. Let me get lower so we don't have these weird artifacts, because this is the highest I've been in this game. So I'm not sure what that box is there. That's weird. I have not seen that this whole time. Anyway, so what I really like about this game is the topography. I mean, these mountains feel like they are so huge. I'm just like in real life. I mean, you can fly near them and they're huge. Unlike other sims like FSX, or I've never tried X-Plane before, what I've seen on X-Plane, it doesn't really duplicate or emulate, the scaling of the landscape, which is what kind of puts me off. I hate flying FSX because, for one, it's not optimized very well, and so you got to lower the settings, and then you eventually got to lower the mesh settings is what they call it, and that lowers the landscape, and you don't get the hills and the mountains and all that good stuff. But here it just runs great by default. So I'm gonna roll over here. We got LAX right here just above us. Down here, there's another airport down there. Look at that. So, as you can see, it's looking pretty good. If you look out, I'm going to move slowly, because if you look at the clouds, you can tell that they kind of rotate with your view. It looks like they're almost like, well, I'm sure they are sprites. They're 2D. They're made of a bunch of 2D pictures or images. So that's a little bit of a weird thing to see when you're turning, is the clouds moving. But other than that, this is a pretty great game. I'm almost tempted to do a flight out of LAX here to fly to San Francisco. I've already done a flight from Las Vegas, Nellis Air Force Base, to here, LAX, and that was about 30 minutes, which is crazy to think it only takes 30 minutes in this game. I'm almost wondering if the scaling is a little bit off. The speed might be a little off. Maybe it's too fast. Not really sure. But that was with full afterburners. We were going over 700 knots. So let's see, what can we show here? So there's a little hill there. You can see how that is up on a hill. And this is downtown over here. Oh, right here below us is the Coliseum, where USC plays. So you got the Coliseum and also Exposition Park, where all the museums are. Pretty cool. You see how big it looks? Well, maybe you can't, but from my view, it looks huge. There's another little stadium down there. So now we're just going to buzz the buildings. We'll keep it simple for now. I'm not going to get too deep in there. I don't want to wreck. I lied. Okay. Now, Dodger Stadium should be right out here. There it is. So that's Dodger Stadium. Looks pretty decent. Could use a little more texture detail, maybe even the parking lot could be redone. Now, what I thought was really cool was over here, Universal Studios. From up high, it looks really, I mean, you can see everything here looks real from up high. You know, it almost looks like you can go down and fly between the neighborhoods, but they're actually just flat objects. I'm not sure how they were able to do that. I think it's just the color. You know, there's just so much color down there, and you can see shadows, and it looks really good. And right over here is going to be Universal Studios. Now, as far as the game goes, it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic. There's not a lot of controls to have to move. I can see you can move your flaps. You can raise your landing gear up and down. That's pretty much it. There's a couple other things here. Let's see. There's Universal Studios right there. Looks better from a little bit higher up, but you get the point. It's a pretty basic simulator. It's mostly if you just want to hop in and do a quick flight. You know, I mean, basically do what I'm doing, flying around. You're not going to get all the crazy controls and navigation systems, at least not that I'm aware of. Not yet. I've only been playing this for the day, so it's just my first impressions, really. But again, in VR, it's amazing. It looks amazing. So let's see. Here's the mouse. So I noticed there's a little thing over here. This is for your wings. So this is to fold in the wings. I'm gonna hit it. Let's see what happens if I fold in my wings in flight. Here we go. Nope, nothing's happening yet. Oh, they don't want to move. Okay. Now, I can also raise my landing gear. Oop, I opened up Oculus View. There we go. Okay, I'm bumping my mic with my headset. No, I don't know yet how to go into third person or none of those others, so you can't see, but I can raise the gear. There's also some stuff down here for the lights. I can't get my mouse over there for some reason. I'm still trying to figure out the little bugs. But, let's see, we're flying over the mountains here. I'm going to go into Afterburner. It's going to get loud. I'm going to go through the clouds. One of the cool things I noticed was out here in the clouds, you can actually, out here in the mountains, you can actually see some of the valleys and the canyons that really do exist. They're actually modeled here. And actually one that I've hiked a number of times is modeled almost perfectly. I followed it all the way up. As you can see. Oh, I wonder... You know, I have not even looked to see if there's a Hollywood sign. Maybe we'll do that in another video. So you can see there's some, the mountains are pretty detailed. Not sure what that is up there. It looks like a snow cap. Now you can change the conditions and stuff to make, rain, night, wind. Not sure if it'll simulate snow on these mountains. That would be pretty cool. I believe this is that canyon. No, this isn't the canyon I was talking about. Where are we at? Actually, this is it right here, I think. No. Is it that one? It looks so much different from up here. Yeah, this is it. So, see, I've actually driven this before in my car along this winding road here to the left, and there's kind of a dam right here. And then up here, there's a bridge. It's like it splits up. I mean, anyone who's been down here more than once or twice should recognize it. So this is an off-road area right here. And then there's the bridge right... Where is it? Oh, actually, no, that's not the off-road area yet, is it? No. This is the off-road and the bridge. Yeah. So there's the bridge right there. Right here is the bridge. And you can see the road. And it goes all the way up. It's crazy. Throttling up here. You can see, if you've driven that road, you can see where it goes all the way over there. Up into the lake. I don't know, it's crazy. Really detailed. I'm gonna turn around. And we'll do a canyon run before we end the video. Let's see if I can get down there. So yeah, that's the bridge right there, pointing right at it. See, from here it almost looks like you can go under it if you get low enough, but it's actually just flat 2D. Alright, let me get on the rudders here. Oh, what is that? It's a weird thing. Throttle up. So you see, when you get lower, you can tell it's not that detailed, but from up high, it looks great. Of course, detail down low would be great, especially for canyon runs like this. Oh, that's it. Oh, I don't know how we did that. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. So pretty cool sim. I definitely recommend this if you're going to be playing